But would you like some tag team action?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, up next is the no disqualification tag team trophy match. And now a look at how the Mystics have been preparing for this match.
Becoming the tag team champion was the pinnacle of my life's work.
We've got new tag team champions, Robin.
Me and Voodoo, we grew up together. I knew him since he was this big. If there's one thing I can tell you about Voodoo, it's his desire.
In my high school yearbook, I was voted most likely to become GPW Tag Team Champion.
The Forbidden Woods of New Orleans was a forbidden zone for children. Every night after school, Voodoo would be there training. He'd be doing pull-ups off the trees, he'd be eating insects. What kind of kid does that? I knew back then Voodoo had something special. Turns out I was right.
My father, Voodoo Sr., really pushed me to be the absolute best and to one day become the GPW Tag Team Champion. Now, I've got to dance with the big dogs. My training schedule has to be more intense than ever before. I've got to be stronger, faster, and more flexible. It's also important that I have time to relax. In this match, the time for fun and games is over. Retaining these titles means everything to the Mystics.
Voodoo on his shoulders, but LeVay's being held by Suzuki. Roll through.
Oh, no, no, no.
I've got to get back in the training ring and improve my skills of flexibility, power, speed, agility. I have to improve on my tag team coordination. Heresy and LeVay, ready your breakfasts and eat hearty, for tonight we dine in hell.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have just seen how hard the Mystics have trained for this match. Now it's time to see if they can retain the GPW Tag Team Trophy. Please welcome to the ring first.
Well, Robbie, we've seen the Mystics in the past. We're a fun-loving team, fun-loving guys, you know. They go out there, they entertain the GPW audience. But tonight, it's all business. They've become the GPW Tag Team Trophy holders. And this is their biggest challenge to date. An enraged Heresy with his minion, his monster, LeVay, are going to try and regain and recapture that tag team trophy for the second time in their careers.
Last month, Keys, was a dark, dark day in GPW's history. The Mystics, out of nowhere, I can't even find the words, Keys, took the tag team titles away from Paradise Lost, who'd held those titles for months, who'd dethroned the Young Offenders, who'd beaten team after team, month after month, and the Mystics out of nowhere stole the titles, Keys. A complete farce. The match should have been thrown out several times. Everything that could have been done to screw Heresy and screw LeVay out of their titles was done to them, Keys. And tonight is it's for retribution, for revenge. Everything that these Mystics have done to these guys are gonna come back to haunt them tonight.
I mean, we saw last month, you say rightly, that it was out of nowhere. Suzuki stopped LeVay as Voodoo rolled up Heresy with that victory roll and got the 1-2-3 out of absolutely nowhere. But as we saw in that training video, Suzuki and Voodoo, it's all business for them tonight, retaining that trophy that they worked so hard to gain.
Takes two to tango, Keys, and these two are the strangest guys in GPW. Put them together, and what have you got? You've got the brand new tag champions, Keys. Can't believe I'm saying it. Feel a bit stupid saying it. Look at them, Keys. It's a disgrace.
Well, I don't think the fans here at GPW in the Monaco Ballroom would agree with you on that. They certainly love the Mystics. But Heresy and LeVay just look disgusting. Well, not so much LeVay, he just looks scary and freaky as usual. Glad I'm not down there.
If Paradise Lost do win tonight, Keys, they're going to have to give that trophy a damn good clean when they get it back. Imagine what Voodoo's been doing with it.
Is a no-holds-barred match. Pinfalls and submissions must take place within the ring. But there are no countouts, there are no disqualifications, and all weapons are legal. As stated at the beginning of the show, the action could spill over the barriers. Please do not touch any of the wrestlers, and parents, please keep your children in their seats. Introducing first, at a total combined weight of 405 pounds from Sin City, they are the former and challenging GPW Tag Team Trophy holders, Heresy LeVay, Heresy, Paradise Lost.
Well, Heresy taking the booze as LeVay just crawls along the floor.
Weighing a total combined weight of 478 pounds from a land far away, they are the reigning, defending GPW Tag Team Trophy holders, the Great Suzuki and Voodoo.
Well, taking the applause, the Mystics, and Heresy grabbing the microphone.
I've got a better idea. You people want to see a no-holds-barred match? Well, you don't have to see one tonight, because I'm going to give these two jobbers the opportunity, the greatest opportunity of their entire lives, to show their real streak, a yellow streak, and walk out that door forfeiting this match and giving us that trophy back.
Well, strong words from Heresy after last month losing that trophy.
You two are nothing more than a comedy act.
You can tell that the Mystics have got under his skin, Robbie.
You don't deserve that trophy, and you don't deserve to be in this company. We can forget we ever had a problem. Give us that trophy back. Save yourselves a beating and leave here just the way these people would like to remember you, with all your limbs intact. Or stay, try and defend that trophy. Try a little comedy act tonight and get your bones broken.
Well, definitely strong words there. I mean, the Mystics have got under the skin of Heresy. But what an ultimatum for the Mystics. What did he do, Robbie?
Damning statement.
You want to still kill these guys tonight? You don't want to be witness to that? Do the right thing. Give me that trophy. Give me that trophy. I think we've got a deal here. I think we've got a deal. Come on, match off. Come it off.
Well, Heresy going for the trophy, but Voodoo's shaking his head. I don't think the Mystics are going to give up that trophy without a fight. Something's spilling out there, but Suzuki going straight after Heresy, and now LeVay and Voodoo going after the stunned Heresy, and this match is on. This no-holds-barred match is definitely on.
Damning statement by Heresy, and Voodoo thought about it, and Suzuki thought about it, Keys, and they came back with a negative, and we're on here, Keys, it's on.
Well, Suzuki and Caster LeVay spilling onto the outside there. Suzuki getting low bridged by Caster and being punched on the outside now as them two brawl on the outside. Voodoo and Heresy in the ring. Suzuki being choked out on the outside, Robbie.
Well, Heresy started with Voodoo. Oh,
wait
damn!
a minute.
Jeez!
Suicide dive at no way to pay from Heresy. Very unlike Heresy there, flying through the second and top rope, crashing down onto Suzuki, taking him clean out into the guardrail. And I think Heresy might have hit his face, might have connected and re-damaged that eye.
Well, Voodoo might be dressed like Superman, but it's Heresy flying tonight, Keys, or is it?
Heresy up now, and Voodoo on the top rope. Voodoo cape, taking out everyone on the outside, and this is a great way to start this no-holds-barred match.
Voodoo came to play tonight, Keys.
But it's all serious from the Mystics. No comedy here. And, I mean, Heresy just flew through the ropes. I can't believe it, Robbie.
Horror maneuver, Heresy still down, there's blood, Caster's down. Everyone's down, Keys.
And Suzuki going straight after Caster. Dropping him on the apron there. Lifting him up and just slamming him down onto the apron. Voodoo going under the ring for something. As Suzuki gets clubbed in the face by Heresy, 2-on-1. The numbers getting to Suzuki now, but I mean, Heresy just, I can't get over this. Heresy just flew through the ring, took out Suzuki, but could have re-damaged his eye. I mean, that was a huge injury at the end of last year at the Crazy Cruiserweight, and Heresy in this no-holds-barred match might have just re-fractured the eye socket.
Just a horrible way to start, Keys, and we've got airplane spin here, and Suzuki altering what we've seen of him in the past to suit this match, I believe, Keys.
Well, Suzuki aeroplane spin on Caster.
Pineapple, Keys.
Well, I mean, we thought we were going to see a bit more serious, but always fun-loving. Always trying to get the crowd cheering for them and laughing along with them. And even in this no-holds-barred match, you can still have a laugh. Stop sign. Slammed straight across the face of Caster LeVay, and he is down and out.
I didn't even know Caster could read, Keys.
Well, the Mystics off the ropes. And Heresy there, maybe playing a bit of possum, grabbing the leg of Suzuki and dragging him out. Caster up in the ring with Voodoo, brawling in the ring now. And Heresy laying the shot into Suzuki.
Well, weapons count, Keys, and in this match you'd have to give the edge to Heresy where weapons are concerned, and we just saw it there. Voodoo had a great chance to knock out Caster LeVay. If he'd have hit him with a chair or the ring bell or something constructive, Keys, he could have won this match, but instead he hit him with a stop sign. He chose the cheap route, the stupid route, and it's going to cost him his titles, Keys. They're not taking it seriously enough.
Big chop from Suzuki there. I wonder what he's going for. Up into the ring post there. I think Suzuki was going to run into Heresy and splash him as he stood against the ring post, but Heresy had the wits about him to move and throw in Suzuki into the ring post. But there you see the ring bell shot, using that announcer's ring bell. Caster LeVay just grabbing anything. I don't even think he knows what a weapon is, Robbie. I think he just grabs anything he can.
Well, he knows what to do, Keys, and he rung Voodoo's bell just fine. Caster LeVay now going to his master, asking what's the next part of the plan, Keys.
Well, Heresy going under the ring, maybe trying to find more weapons to decimate the Mystics. There's Voodoo trying to fight back against LeVay, but again LeVay just slamming Voodoo into the buckles. And this match is just about to get even more brutal, Robbie. Heresy's just come out from under the ring, emerging with a ladder.
I've never seen a ladder in my time in GPW, Keys, until tonight, and well, this is not the kind of thing that you want to be bringing out with that cold harmonico ballroom floor so far below you.
Well, Paradise Lost have you've got Voodoo isolated in the ring and that ladder laying on the canvas, what their sick minds got planned for Voodoo now. Throwing him up and high.
Oh!
Hip toss, double hip toss on the ladder, on the rungs of the ladder. You can see the ladder's bent on the back of Voodoo. Suzuki's still out on the outside, and Heresy using that ladder as just a battering ram against the ribs of Voodoo. And it looks like Paradise Lost who got this firmly in control. But I mean, we said that last month, look what happened.
Divide and conquer, Keys. Divide and conquer. They've got Voodoo on his own.
Voodoo using his superior speed here. Up and over, drop kick to the ladder, taking out LeVay. I think Heresy just got out of the way of that. Suzuki going up to the top. Heresy following him up. And both men now teetering on the second rope.
That ladder's still in the ring, Keys.
Heresy punching Suzuki hard in the face there. But wait a minute, Suzuki's got him on the shoulders. Powerbomb onto the ladder, slamming Heresy hard on his back onto the ladder. And this match is just getting brutal, Robbie.
Yeah, well, it started as it meant to go on, Keys. Heresy taking a horrible powerbomb from Suzuki from the top rope onto the ladder. That ladder's going to be in pieces.
We talked about Heresy using the ladder as a battering ram. Suzuki there squashing LeVay in the buckle. Going down, Voodoo clapping as the fans clap along as well. Slamming his own body, using his body as a sacrifice there into the ladder, squashing LeVay in the corner.
You call it a sacrifice, Keys. He shoulder bashed the ladder into LeVay's face.
Wait a minute, Heresy being whipped into the ladder. And Suzuki down on the floor, Voodoo up on the top. What's he got planned? Flying down with that ladder into the ribs and onto the arm of Heresy. Heresy, you can see, wincing in pain.
Of course he's wincing in pain, Keys. He got sandwiched between a ladder, a moron and a wrestling ring. What the hell would you look like if that just happened to you? This coming off the back of a fractured eye socket and losing his tag trophy, Keys. Give him a break, okay? Give him a break for once in your life.
This match spilling back to the outside with Voodoo and LeVay, with Suzuki and Heresy in the ring. Suzuki grabbing that ladder, positioning the ladder. I wonder what he's got planned for this. Throwing those forearms into the face, off the ropes. Heresy catches him. Onto the ladder.
Huge move, Keys.
First.
Great move.
Dropping him with that reverse DDT onto the ladder.
A pin will do it now, Keys. Suzuki's finished.
And Heresy getting rid of that ladder. If he goes for the pin, that could be it, but Suzuki's crawled onto the ropes.
Smart move.
Good ring positioning from Suzuki there, trying to get to the ropes to stop the pin.
Smart move by Suzuki. It's just about all he could do, Keys. Suzuki's brought his A-game today. He's picking people up, he's powerbombing people, but he just got his receipt, Keys. Horrible, horrible impact on his back.
Well, Voodoo, forearms to the face of Heresy off the ropes, up and over. Oh. Big back body drop onto the ladder, and I'm not sure how much of that Heresy knew about, but you've got to say that Voodoo certainly knows about it now, landing hard on his back on that ladder, and again you can see the bend in the ladder, in the rungs of the ladder, and it's a good thing this isn't a ladder match. It's a good thing those men don't have to climb that. 2 count, Suzuki kicking out at 2 as Heresy gets...
Just look at the ladder, Keys. It's made of steel and iron, and it's bent to hell. So imagine what's happening to the backs of everyone that's been slammed onto it, Keys. You're right, it's a good thing it's not a ladder match, because if they did have to climb that ladder, they'd find it difficult with half of the steps missing.
Bible shot from Heresy onto Voodoo there, bringing that Bible down onto the forehead of Voodoo, and the Mystics are in trouble. I mean, we said last month that it was a great upset, but it looks like it's going the way of Paradise Lost tonight in this no-holds-barred match.
The bigger and stronger, Keys, and that's going to make a difference in this kind of match.
And I think, as well, more sadistic.
Certainly. But they have good reason to be.
Well, Voodoo battling against two men there. But Heresy's got Voodoo up on his shoulders. And we've seen this before from Paradise Lost.
And Suzuki's out of bounds, he's out of the ring, he's out of sight, Keys. He can't be any help to his pat. Oh, wait, he's coming in.
Voodoo battling back, spins over, could be going through a Hurricane Rana, but off onto the ladder, palm strike to Heresy, catching him in that fractured eye. And Voodoo and LeVay battling on top of that ladder now. Voodoo setting up LeVay for what could be a devastating maneuver here. What's he going for?
Big Bulldog, Keys, and it's a long way down.
Big Bulldog going down from that ladder, slamming his face straight in, and I'd be surprised if Castle LeVay hasn't got a fractured eye after that.
And the moron, stupid idiot at the moment, Voodoo isn't making the pin, Keys, and if anything's going to get the job done, there's your moment, Voodoo. There you've got it, take it. No, I'm an idiot.
Well, Voodoo, I think, should have gone for the pin, certainly, after what we've just seen. Heresy slamming that ladder down on the back, but Suzuki's up on the second rope, could be going for that drop kick. No! Ladder to the nether regions of Suzuki there, catching him hard, and Heresy firmly in control of the Mystics now.
Suzuki being sneaky, going up the top rope. He thought he had the blind side of Heresy, but he didn't, and he got caught, and now he's getting punished for it.
Well, Suzuki knee to the gut, face buster onto the ladder, and again, the eye, the fractured eye, and the fractured skull of Heresy being slammed against that ladder. And I mean, we've got that 30-man rumble later in the show. Will these four men even make it?
No, they won't, Keys. And you talk about concussions and fractured eyes and everything. It gets worse over time, Keys. If you suffer one big maneuver, anything. Oh, no!
Slingshot elbow over the ropes. Heresy was lying on the ladder, but moved out of the way as Suzuki came crashing down on that elbow. And it looks like Suzuki could have injured his arm there, could have
broken his elbow, Keys. Horrible maneuver. And he
so much force there onto the ladder.
Did it to himself, Keys.
He's looking to land the final blow on Heresy, maybe a bit too eager to get this contest over and done with.
It's a great move, that slingshot elbow, Keys, and we've seen him deliver it in the past. Tonight,
Caster stretching Voodoo across that ring rope, and Heresy looks like he's got a pair of handcuffs. Suzuki's trying to battle back, but it's too much for him. Heresy's got a pair of handcuffs. What's he got planned here?
I think if he's got handcuffs, he's probably going to handcuff him, Keys. That would be my guess. What else would you do with a pair of handcuffs?
I don't know. The sadistic mind of Heresy could come up with anything.
He's not going to eat them, is he, Keys? He's not going to wear them. Oh, he is going to wear them, I guess.
Well, Castle LeVay keeping Voodoo on the outside as the fans chant for Voodoo to try and battle back, but I think Voodoo's just out of it. I don't think he's got much, if any, energy left as Suzuki tries to battle in the ring. Our cameras can't see it. Suzuki trying to battle in the ring, but Heresy's just handcuffing him to the ring ropes.
And all those months,
wearing him down.
All that video we saw, Keys, all that training that these two have been doing since they won that title, Keys, has come for nothing. Because how do you train to being handcuffed to the ring, Keys? How do you train for being thrown off ladders and thrown onto ladders and all the terrible things that these guys have had done to them, Keys? You can't train for that.
I have no idea, but the odds are certainly in Paradise Lost's favour. They've got Suzuki handcuffed to the rope, handcuffed to the ring post, and Voodoo is got to be almost out of energy. Big lung blower there, bringing Heresy down onto his knees as Voodoo valiantly battles back against two men here. Goes for a body slam, gets it on LeVay, and against all odds, Voodoo's in control.
He's giving it a go, Keys. He's trying, but it's a tag team trophy, and you can't win tag matches on your own, Keys.
Wait a minute, he's got the trophy. The match isn't over. He hasn't won yet, and he's sprinkling something. Is that what I think it is, Robbie?
I think it is.
Thumbtacks.
Thumbtacks, Keys.
The trophy was filled with thumbtacks. We saw something spill out at the start of the match when Suzuki kicked Heresy's arm off the trophy, but there you see, millions and millions of thumbtacks.
Not millions, Keys, but it's enough to do some damage, and
enough to do more than some damage. I could put a man out. Wait a minute. Spinning him round and dropping him on the thumbtacks, and you see the face of Voodoo through the match. You can hear the screams of Voodoo. Suzuki unable to help his friend, unable to help his tag team partner there. And Heresy's got that ladder. Oh,
look at him in his back, Keys. He's wearing those thumbtacks.
Shining on the back of Voodoo, all those thumbtacks stuck into his skin as Heresy wraps the ladder on his neck. And you see the bend in the neck. This is over. This is sick. We need to get referees down. We need to get someone down. That was sickening. Did you see the bend in his neck?
This is horrifying.
Get it over with, Heresy. 1, 2, 3.
Well, no one likes to see that, Keys, but they had it coming. An eye for an eye.
Well, you hear the official announcement from Sammy Shaw. You see Heresy lifting the trophy high to the heavens. Paradise Lost are now two-time tag team trophy holders, beating the Mystics here in a brutal, no disqualification, no holds barred match.
Obviously, I don't wish any harm on Voodoo, and I hope he's okay in the long run, Keys, but gotta congratulate Heresy and Paradise Lost and LeVay for winning that trophy back. And look at that image, Keys. That's the future and the present. Brilliant.
You've got to think as well, with that 30-man rumble later on in the evening, Paradise Lost look quite fresh. I mean, we've gone through hell to get that tag team trophy back, but they've got time to recover. They can recover and maybe go on to try and win that 30-man rumble, but I think it's all over for the Mystics.
Certainly Voodoo hasn't moved since the bell rung, Keys. Someone's just freed Suzuki 5 minutes too late.
Suzuki checking on the neck of Voodoo. You see him holding the neck, not moving much. We need to try and get him out of the ring. And we need to get the ladder out. We need to get those thumbtacks out the ring, ready for our next matches.
Get him out of his back before you get him out of the ring, Keys.
Well, I mean, we've seen the rise and fall of the Mystics here. Came into this show, came into a few more good men as the tag team trophy holders, and they're leaving.
It was fun while it lasted, Keys, but if you bring thumbtacks to a no-holds-barred match and then you get slammed on them, you've only got yourself to blame.
The Mystics, we need to get Voodoo checked over backstage, but hopefully he's okay. Hopefully there's no lasting damage, but that talk in his neck, Robbie.